Hi guys, and welcome to Website Traffic. My name is Daniel Grant, and as you're searching for are solar ads worth it in 2022, I thought I'd put this quick video up for you. The short answer is yes. It's a big yes, big resounding green yes, but also an even bigger if. So what is the if? There's three main reasons, many different elements and sub-reasons why if solar ads will be worth it for you and your business. But here's three main ones. The quality of the solar ad traffic is the obvious one. So yeah, I've spent thousands and thousands on solar ad traffic. And when I first started, I was testing out different providers, as you do, of course. And I started small and I was making smaller offers, just testing. And I started working with a couple of providers. The traffic looked good. I had great opt-ins, but the email open rates were not that great. And I thought, okay, it's my copywriting, because I didn't really have much copywriting experience or training at that point. So I tweaked my copywriting, tweaked my headings, run more campaigns. Wasn't really getting any opens. And I also confused the process because I was running different campaigns with two main ones, but then I was testing 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 different providers. So I had some opens, but they weren't good. And I couldn't really tell. So then I ended up refining down to the ones I was getting the best open rates and provided a good service. They were quick. And long story short, the main one that I went with, I spent about $2,000 with them. And I used the software. I'll share what software I used to uncover what was going on in a later video. But I used the software and found that they were using bots. So it looked like real traffic. And then when I honed it down and separated the campaigns, which you should do, which you learn, either you learn that from someone at the beginning or learn that by mistake or from a mentor or a coach over time, you should separate each campaign because you can see the data from what each person is sending you. And long story short, they were sending me bot traffic. So it looked genuine. Even on the landing page, the performance of what they were doing on the page, it looked like real traffic, but then there was never any answers. There was never anyone behind any of the emails ever. So had a confrontation with them and they denied it all. But then there were a few other people that said they were having the same issue with them. So the quality of the traffic is very important. Doesn't matter how good your landing pages or graphic design and how good your offer is. It doesn't matter if it's a robot there. They're not going to buy, are they? So the second obvious one is the offer. So is your offer good enough? And I say offer and not product, because if you just got one product, I don't know how much marketing studying you've done and how deep you are into your marketing experience and journey. But if you just have one product and you try and sell it, it might sell if you hit the nail on the head, but you're fishing in a pool and you put your fishing rod in the pool and you've got your product, and not every fish is going to bite that, right? Then it might be the perfect bait or the perfect product or service for 1 or 2 or 3 or maybe 10 of the fish, if there's enough fish in there. So I hope that analogy helps you understand that. So the offer is very important. Try for it to be an offer rather than just a product, is what I was saying. So if I say, buy this microphone off me, you might say yes or no. If I say buy this microphone and you get coaching and you get this ebook and you get this interview with this person and you get how to set it up through this video and a blah, 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 and give you 10 other things with it, then so anyone who's selling those 2 things, the person who's giving the offer of all the different things is going to be much more appealing than the person just selling the one product, right? So the offer is obviously critically important as well. And then the last part, trying to break it down into the most easiest 3 points, is the follow-up communication. So the system that the person goes into. Some people, so in the beginning, what I did, I thought, I'll buy some traffic, I'll buy some clicks, and I'll just get an affiliate link and I'll just send the traffic there and people will buy. And I don't need to do anything else. It's just easy money, right? But it never works that way. You might get a sale. It's complete pot luck. It's like buying a scratch card. It's completely gambling unless you put them into a system. So what is that system? You're going to need a system of collecting the person's email. So you make them the offer and you collect their email. Now you have their email. They've given you permission to communicate with them about this offer or about this product. And from that, you can follow up with them. So they might say, yes, I'll give you my email. You're going to show them another page immediately, or you should, and you should make them an offer on that page, or it should take them to what you've promised on the first page they've landed on. So there's an ideal template structure that you should use around that, that's been tried and tested, and it's just a done deal on this one. There's a best way to do it. And I'll give you that at the end for free. You can grab that. So the quality of the solo ad traffic. So that's my story about getting scammed, basically. And what I do instead is I use a software. I use 3 softwares, one in particular that helped me determine how that person was scamming me. So as I was saying, doesn't matter how good on the offer, how good the graphic designer is, the copywriting, or the delivery. If you've got loads of energy, you're really bang on and you're really hitting the nail on the head with what they want to hear. Doesn't matter if the match isn't good and if your offer isn't good enough. So if you're putting your fishing rod, what do people fish with? They usually use maggots, right? So if you fish with maggots for fish, you probably get some bites. But if you stick on, I don't know, a Mars bar, the fish, I don't know if fish are into Mars bars, but you get my point. You might not get anything because they're just not interested. So the offer's critically important. And the follow-up sequence is, the system that you put them into, and then you follow up. So my story around this is, it might not happen straight away. So I was on someone's email list and they delivered really good value every day. Amazing. So I read their emails every day, and I'm on their list for 3 years, and they make offers every day in their emails. So every week there's usually a different offer. And it was 3 years, more or less to the day, which is over like 1,000 days, right? Of them writing, providing value, until they just hit me with the right offer at the right time. And there's a guy called Jim Camp. You can Google that, and he's a great negotiator. He's one of the best negotiators. And there was a whole bundle offer. It wasn't just like one thing. Watch this interview with Jim Camp. It was like a bundle of a package of things, and some added videos and some books to read and some other essays to look at. It was an excellent package, and it was in a price range that just seemed ridiculous. So I went for it, but that took 3 years. So at the end of the day, it's all about figures. If you can hone in on those 3 that I've mentioned above, then you'll improve your performance and make solo ads in 2022 worth it for you. But at the end of the day, it's all about figures. So let's go through a quick run through on some math. $300 you spend for 500 clicks. So you're spending 60 cents per click, or that's cost per click or cents per click. Quality clicks, you're not going to get them for much cheaper than that. That's like the bottom range. 60 cents to $1 for quality clicks is what you should be looking at, to be honest with you. You can go cheaper, you can go a lot cheaper, but like my fake clicks, you're just going to get crap. It's not going to be worth anything. So let's say you get a 30% opt-in rate, which is around about normal for a decent alignment of traffic with the opt-in page. So you got 150 emails, you collect them, and they're now in your email list. And let's say you make 1% of sales. So you might make more, you might make less. Particularly in the beginning, let's go on the lower end, let's say 1%. If you get up to 3%, you're doing pretty well on the front end. And over time, you can obviously improve that figure. So let's say you make 1.5, you can't make 1.5, so let's call it 1 sale. If you got 1 sale and the front end offer is $10, then you make $10. And if the front end offer is $100, you make 100. And if it's 1,000, you make 1,000. The higher the price point, the more challenging it is to make the sale, right? Essentially, maybe. Many variables here. So if you're selling something for $10, like a $10 ebook or a $10 course or something like that, you're going to make over a 96% loss, and so on. For the $100, 66% loss, and the $1,000, you're going to go into profit. You're going to make money. So that's what we're all here for, right? But the fortune is where? You've probably heard that saying. Fortune is most definitely in the follow-up. So whether your front end offer is 10 or 100 or 1,000, you can still make money. So you might get someone in for $10 on the front end, but now you've got their email, you can follow up, send them an email day 1, day 2, day 3, all the way to where I made my purchase on the day 1,095. All right. So are solo ads worth it in 2022? I'll let you decide from the information I've hopefully given you an insight or two. And there's so many other variables as well. But how can I help you? I can help you with a perfect structure template for this. And also, when you grab my perfect structure template, you can also receive my 10-day solo ad video course. And you'll also receive 4 other bonuses as well. If you click the link somewhere around this page, if you find the comment button, click that, and that'll open up and that will show you, and you can grab that for free. And then we can go from there, see how I can help you, and if we can do business at some point in the future. All right, nice talking to you. I hope you have a great day and hope to see you again soon.